Freeze the tidbits, nibble on the kibbles and bits, sift through the digits upon digits with riveting dividends for the princess and the green bean. Shiftiness between the sheets, a scene of defeated twistedness, a twisted mess of delirious, restless leg syndrome, twitching fits, whispers from the floorboards, riddles in a hoarse tone, Morse code, pillow talk like pillow fight scars, stitched in post-its, ghost-written moments folded in the upholstery, toast to the dopamine drip, slow sip from the soap dish, daymares dipped in synaptic distortions, looped like loose shoelaces on carousel horses, blurred from the bottom of an off-brand faucet, chewing on coupons, brooding in futons, coded up moods and crude neon fonts, thoughts that throb like boom bap toothaches or news breaks, loop through broke cassette tapes. It's a peanut brittle brainstorm, brittle with the brainstorm, twitch of the itch stitch, keeping to the waveform, blinking at the ceiling like a lighthouse, flicker, clicker broke, so the scene just sticks there thicker, flickering fluorescence, compulsive confessions, tales told sideways, swallowed like lessons, confetti of attention span shredded in blessing, restless as a fridge humming its penance, sunset in a ziplock, sand in the syntax, limbs twitch, mid-glitch like a wristwatch relapse, pinch of the synapse, dreaming in ink blots, sinkhole soul and grit between the pixels, flex in a fracture, sipping from a can of expired manufacture, riding in the moth wing, slip scream, daydreams glitchy, drifting like a jukebox, coughing up Dixie, sticky with the fig jam, truth bombs and mixtapes, prayers in a bottle, hardwired heartbreak, halo bent like a coat hanger's hanger, hanging on the closet of your half-dreamt answers, static on the baby monitors, linguistics hiss from the tonsils, Eugene chewing on the ethos, street lamp sermons in a language only he knows, dial tone dialed in, scrolling through past lives, 4 bars of Wi-Fi and none of it chastised, ghost of a router whispering truth or dare, doing the moonwalk in electric wheelchairs, bubble wrap blanket, pillow of barcodes, woke up with a mouthful of Mars code, ET on the speed dial, breath like sea brine, talking in ellipses, slept through the street signs, bodegas blink slow, neon and apology, ketchup on the destiny, mustard on monogamy, stray dogs bark in a loop like a sample, head full of questions, soul filled with ampules, clocks on the fritz and the mirrors on strike, teeth mashing math and the math ain't right,